All right, so I don't know who needs to hear this, but I was just talking with Father and just, releasing some stuff, venting, because he's my best friend. Jesus is my best friend. And I tell him everything. Because, I mean, he sees everything, but I still talk to him. Like if I was talking to somebody physically sitting in front of me. And I know that I'm not the only one that is feeling this and has gone through this, but I'm here to tell you that you need to forgive yourselves, okay? Some of yous here, some of yous feel like failures as moms, as sisters and stuff because of the way things went in your life. Some of you probably don't have your children. Some of you probably didn't raise your children, you know. And I'm here to tell you that forgive yourselves. Father wants you to forgive yourselves because we did the best that we could with the cards that were dealt to us. We did the best that we could despite families and demonic people coming up against us to destroy everything that we were being blessed with, okay? I'm here to tell you that some of you, the reason why some of you don't have your children and you didn't get to raise your children was because God used your children to save the people that you had them by, to try to save them. Because for some of you, some of the people you have children with, like these people were going down such a bad path, and God used your child to save that person. Okay? Thank you for the confirmation, Abba. I'll give you an example. My daughter. So her father, when he lost his mom, he was very depressed, very suicidal. So then when I got pregnant, it gave him hope. And so something had went down, and to the point where he ended up getting full custody of her, and she was taken from me. It wasn't okay, I don't want to get into that because I'm still healing from that. But my baby girl saved his life. Do you understand? Because once he had full custody of her, he came out of that depression. It's like God used her to save him. You understand? So we can't blame ourselves for that. Sometimes God does things and we cannot question it. We just have to learn and realize the lesson and the experience. So I'm here to tell you guys that you are not failures. We are not failures, okay? God has seen everything that has been done to us, how the enemy tried to destroy us, our character, how he tried to break our spirits through others, through people that were supposed to love us and protect us, okay? Some of us have children, adult children, that our families turned against us, and then the enemy came in and took over, and some of us had adult children that tried to take our lives, that wanted us dead because they were filled with lies. The enemy filled their heads with lies. Your family members, these people that were supposed to be there for you, filled these kids' heads up with lies about us, about you, collective, okay? And it's not our fault. We can't carry that guilt because that's what the enemy wants. We did our best, okay? We did our best, and it is not your fault, okay? And I need y'all to understand this, okay? Some of us weren't supposed to have children until we got married, okay? But the enemy, again, because the enemy always knew your destiny, okay? Just like these wicked people on this planet, these elites, all these people that come after chosen ones, okay? These people, for some of us, literally planned out our demise while we were still in our mother's wombs. They had this whole plan of how they were going to destroy us and take our soul. And for some, they could have succeeded, but for others not. And that's us. And those that we survived, this is why for some of us, the reward that's coming is going to be huge. And for some, it's not going to be on this planet. And you need to accept that. For others, it's going to be in heaven. Okay? For some, it'll be both. But just know that Father will always provide. Father will always have our backs. Father hears our cries. Our tears are counted in jars in heaven. And every tear will receive justice and judgment for those who made you shed them. Okay? I want you to know that you are not worthless. You are not a bad mother or a bad person or a bad father. This could go for divine masculines as well. Okay? Because people have guilt tripped you your whole life. People have spoken so ill of me, of you, behind our backs because they didn't understand the level and the deepness of the darkness that we were dealing with. They don't understand spiritual warfare. They don't get it. They think, oh, well, that happened to you because you must have done something, or that's just life, or what goes around. No. Okay? They don't understand the level of spiritual warfare that we have been enduring and still are enduring, because it's never going to end until the day that Yashua comes back and burns this earth to the ground and sends all these wicked cockroaches back to the abyss where they crawled out of. Do you understand? So screw what anybody has to say, feel, or think about you or me, us, collective. Father knows the truth. Father sees our hearts. I just saw an angel in the orb right here in my living room. Okay? He knows. Okay? A lot of us have changed through Christ. We are not the same people that these people thought that they knew. You know, that version of us was a version that was forced upon us because of circumstances that they kept putting us in. Some of us were so angry because of what we endured that, you know, yeah, some of us made bad decisions. We hung out with wrong crowds. We were in places we shouldn't have been in. Okay? And all of that is done with. It's all dealt with. It's all done with. But these people still want to hold and hang these things over your head. Okay? And the only one y'all really need to worry about is God. The only person that you need to worry about how you're looked at or perceived is Yashua. His opinion is the only one that matters. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it is him that we will stand before on Judgment Day. Okay? And he's the only one that we need to give accounts to. You don't owe anybody explanations. You don't owe anybody anything. Let them think and say whatever they feel, because they will regret it at the end of the day. Okay? So I don't know who needed to hear that, but it sat really heavy on my heart right now, and I needed to share this. Okay? All right, my loves. Keep moving forward. Keep healing. Keep searching Yashua out. Keep getting as close as you can to him, because I'm telling you, perilous times are coming. Okay? Everything that's happening in other countries is coming to this country soon. People don't think that it cannot happen in America. They think that they won't come in here and kill Christians and behead us. Yes, they are. It's been a part of the agenda way before you were even born. Okay? So right now, the main focus is Jesus. The main focus is getting souls for him, awakening people, praying for your enemies, praying that your family repents from what they've done and that they turn to Yashua. Because these people will burn in hell. Let me tell you something. The devil's biggest trick was deceiving the world that he didn't exist. This is why people do what they do. Okay? All right? But yeah, you got devil worshipers. Oh, he's not real, but yeah, you're worshiping. If he's not real, what are you worshiping? Like, make it make sense. Do you understand how demonic this world is? How condemned this world is? Okay? So, if y'all need help, y'all need advice, guidance, I'm here. Okay? Please hit me up via email. Please stop listening to these rumors, these liars, these people that keep slandering me, because you're going to regret believing them. Trust me, you will pay for that as well. All right, my loves? The time's running out, so, I love yous all. Namaste.